Bung bung. Free merch. Did somebody say free merch? If you want some free Welcome to the Poddy butter soft merchandise, all you need to do is share the show. And you can share it by clicking the share button on Instagram, Facebook, retweet, send the link to your friends in a group message. Tell your family about it at dinner time, as long as you can show us proof. So take a video of yourself telling your family about it. Screenshot your share and send it to the Welcome to the Poddy Instagram DMs. And as soon as we see that, you are in the running to win some free merch. And there's a draw every month. And you've got infinite entries. Even if you've won before, you can win again. So do that for some free merch, man. Or you can buy it. You can buy the merch and support the show like a true soldier at welcometothe.com/store. And I'm telling you, this merch is soft. This merch, if it had a political ideology, it would be far left. It'd be some real snowflake shit. So jump on to welcometothe.com/store for your merch. Share the show for a chance to win some of this. And Welcome to the Poddy is obviously powered by Bung Bung Coffee, a modern dark roast blend of beans from Honduras, Peru, Colombia, and Brazil. Bung Bung Coffee doesn't only provide you with a premium coffee bean, but an individualized coffee experience. Do you need a machine for your home or office? Bung Bung Coffee can provide you with a machine of your choice. Home style, vending style, or traditional cafe style coffee machines, and servicing. Bung Bung Coffee take pride in the service delivery and product quality. You can order your beans at bungbungcoffee.com or inquire about getting a machine for your home, venue, or office by sending them a message through the contact page on their website. That's bungbungcoffee.com, BUNG coffee.com, your favorite brewer's favorite brewer. And for listeners of the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, if you are doing a coffee order, just enter promo code PODDY, that's PODDY, PODDY for 15% off all orders. Let's start the show.
Welcome to the party. Best show on the internet. Ask anybody. You know it's easy money. Sit back, relax, get your headphones, everybody. Welcome to the party. Blackout in the booth. Every episode's a party. We go hard like Ricky Bobby. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is Welcome to the Party.
Welcome to the party, bung bung. It's your man Claytron, aka the Big Boss Man, aka the Clumsy Jeweler, because I'm always dropping gems, aka the Milkman, because I always deliver, aka the PhD of podcasting, the Magnum PI of podcasting, the Captain, the Draymond Green of podcasting, because this podcast smacks you in the face.
Easy money.
And we're back here today with Boardman after probably a month of episodes without him.
Yep, no, it's good to be back in there.
And we've got some life updates from you.
Yeah, I've got a new member in the family.
Yeah,
got little pup named Carlos.
Got
him 2 nights ago, so I just got him settling in. But no, it's changed the household. He's a handful, but yeah, it's great having him. New
alpha in the kennel.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We need to put him in line, but
yeah,
no, it's been good, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's like after even like a week or like a month, you'll be like, I don't even remember what I was doing without this dog. It's just like,
yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah. We've had a dog injury this week. Dogs go ape shit at anybody that walks by the house, especially if they've got dogs or like bikes and like anything with wheels, they go crazy at. And there's a fence that it's corrugated iron and it doesn't have like the capping over the top. And our dog was just going ape shit. She's pretty deep cut in her paw. I don't know whether to go to the vet or not, because it's like, then would they even stitch it up? Because
I don't know. I've never seen a stitched up paw.
Chew it open. So we did a home bandage job and like just tried to keep her inside and calm. And anytime she started playing with it, we just like grabbed her and pet her and stuff. And she probably kept it on for 24 hours, which is pretty good. And it's not bleeding anymore. So hopefully she's all good. She's still active. She's still running around. She's still got an appetite.
Has that capping just come off recently?
No, it's never
surprised she
been
hasn't done
there.
it
It's
before.
the second time she's done it.
Oh, she has. Okay.
Yeah, I reckon this time was a little bit worse than the first time.
Oh,
though.
poor little thing.
Yeah, like the back porch, I had to like hose down and shit.
Yeah,
was
I
like-
saw a little bit of the blood, but
Yeah.
she seems to be in good spirits though. When
Yeah,
came
yeah, I
round.
think
I
she's
couldn't even
alright.
tell till you told me.
Yeah, yeah, she's all good. So
Moving
that's-
around like normal.
That's the dog update. Couple of things to get into. Kanye West is at it again. I don't know if he's got another album dropping or what, but he's really out here going crazy. He's got, he's going ape shit on Adidas. You've seen all this?
No, I haven't seen any of this, man.
So I guess he thinks that, well, sourced, unsourced, I don't know. It's all unsourced here at the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, but, he thinks that they, he basically, and I believe that he basically brought Adidas back into the mainstream. Like it was Nike or nothing really for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the Yeezys and all this really, really changed that. Obviously he started the Yeezy stuff with Nike, maybe Yeezy 1 and 2, and then went to Adidas, and now they're making a lot of stuff based on his designs that he says that he hasn't had sign off on and all this, and they've basically stolen his IP. And for the listeners, that's intellectual property. So he's not happy. Adidas have reportedly offered him $1 billion to buy his IP, and he thinks it's worth $2 billion. So he wants $2 billion, and he's going all 50% on him, like, give me my money. And I don't really know anything other than that. But he's also, been spotted out at something. I don't even know what the event was, wearing a White Lives Matter long sleeve tee. Which is fucking crazy, because the Black Lives Matter movement came for a reason. George Floyd, knee to the neck, and countless other deaths and abuses by the hands of police in the United States specifically, but also around the globe. So it was a pretty significant movement, and it seems like he's taking the piss a little bit. Then he goes on Tucker Carlson. It's a news show on Fox News.
Yep.
And he gets asked about this tea, and he's like, well, isn't it pretty obvious they do matter? And yes, they do. 100% white lives do matter as well. But the thing is, Black Lives Matter was the slogan because it had been it had been shown to us time and time again that they don't matter, because you can kill a black person without any type of recourse whatsoever, whether that is jail time, any type of political recourse, nothing. It just hasn't mattered. Black lives have not mattered historically. So saying white lives, and that's why like the all lives matter shit was like so frustrating, because people were just completely taking Black Lives Matter out of context, as if we were saying they matter more than other lives, which we weren't. We were just letting you know that black lives do in fact matter as much as other lives. So he's gone and worn this. He said it's obvious why he's worn it, because white lives do matter. Well, okay, if you want to do that, wear a yellow lives matter. And I'm pretty sure that's racist, because you're not supposed to say that anyway. Or red lives matter, Washington Commanders. Or if we're just going to, I'll accept your statement of it's obvious if that's your new thing, is wearing t-shirts that just have obvious slogans on them, like rape is bad, or don't eat poo.
Yeah.
You'll get, whatever that disease is that we're all vaccinated for, hepatitis.
Yeah, gross. All I'm taking out of this is that there's some music on the way.
Yeah, there's got to be. I think. Could you hear Kenny just then?
No, I thought that was GG outside.
Okay, we're all good. His mother's home. Everybody, she's looking up.
But yeah, to me, anytime Kanye comes out with some shit like this in the media, it's just there's some music on the way.
I think we've got to create some new merch from this, like an obvious slogan on a t-shirt. Maybe even a t-shirt that says obvious slogan. Or maybe we do a t-shirt that says rape is bad. I don't condone The R word.
Rape is bad. Where could you even rock that? I guess you could rock it anywhere.
Anywhere, because, and then if someone asks you what your problem is, why are you wearing that? Be like, oh, so
Do you disagree?
yeah, so you're for rape. That's what you're saying.
It's a conversation starter.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what people like you and me want is more conversations. And the other thing that I saw something, and this isn't really news. This is just something I saw on social media. Was this thing about the shopping cart theory? Have you ever heard of this?
Oh,
Basically, it's this theory about whether we are inherently able to govern ourselves as a human race. Are we able to, without governance, do the right thing? And the shopping cart theory is essentially this theory that a shopping cart is supposed to go back into there's area, you don't just leave it wherever you had your car, right? There's areas to put them away. It's not against the law not to put it back, but it's the right thing to do. You're not going to die. You're not going to get sick. Your family's not going to die if you don't put it back, but it's the right thing to do. The fact that people don't do that inherently says that we're ungovernable. If left to our own devices, we won't just do the right thing because it's the right thing. There has to be some form of law or threat involved for us to do the right thing.
yeah. Just having been around for 30 odd years, I think there's some truth to that.
Yeah, dude, do I need to get you a leash, a really short leash, and connect it to the mic?
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, just from what I've seen in my time on this earth anyway, I think we do need laws in place because people act up even with them. So I could just imagine the anarchy without them.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And that's
and even just like the shopping carts, it's not anarchy leaving a fucking shopping cart in the wrong place, but yeah, society would just fall to bits without governance.
Yeah, especially like it's so easy as well to do. It doesn't. What do you reckon? 60 seconds max? Like there's always one reasonably close to your car.
That's a long trip.
Yeah,
it's taking you 60 seconds there and back. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy that people don't do it. I personally, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I am, but I always put the cart back. I'm a rule follower. I'm vaxxed. I'm not boosted though, so I'm like semi-follower.
See, I'm like 80% with the carts back. It's been a couple of times at Bunnings where I'm just like, you know what? Not today.
Oh shit, Bunnings, those are big carts too.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking I just want to keep some of those kids in jobs.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Even though their job is to take it from the designated area back to the main area, not pick it up from empty car parks. And now some guy who was like, oh yes, there's a free park. He's like, fuck.
Oh, I'd never leave it in a park.
Oh, okay.
Not one of those guys. I hate like when you think you found a park and there's a car in there.
Yeah,
I'd never do that to someone, but I have left them on a footpath here and there in a car park.
Some people take them home with them. Some people have them in their front yard. Like that's, if there's one thing that says low socioeconomic status, it's a shopping cart in your front yard.
Yeah, the Woolies trolley in the front yard.
Yeah. All right, we've got a big episode today. We're doing the NBA preview, as everyone can probably tell from the title of the episode. So I've got 2 Clays reviews that I'm going to get through very, very quickly, if you will.
Comedy, action, horror. Will this movie win an Oscar? Set design, directing, acting, lighting, or costumes. This segment is Clay's Reviews.
So there's a sketch comedy show on Stan called That Damn Michael Che. Have you heard of Michael Che before?
No.
He's a comedian. He's a head SNL writer. I believe he's still on SNL. But he's got this sketch show. It's very similar to the Chappelle Show, except all of the sketches in one episode sort of fit an overall narrative of that episode.
Okay.
So it doesn't just jump from fucking Wu-Tang Financial to freaking Clayton Bigsby, you know? Like everything sort of has more of a narrative arc. So I guess, you know, it's probably more maybe I don't want to say more well thought out than the Chappelle Show, maybe more artistic to a degree. I don't think it's as funny. I don't think it's as socially disruptive, but it's funny and enjoyable, and I would recommend it. I'd recommend it for comedy fans. It's a pretty easy. It's not too heavy. It's not too like you know, woke or nothing like that. It's just it's just a good old fashioned funny sketch comedy show, and I think you'll enjoy it. Especially if you're black, you'll probably identify with it a bit more. But like, you know, not only black people like Chappelle Show, you know, so white people can watch it too. But you know, obviously there's layers to the shit. But 7 out of 10 for that damn Michael J.
Where are we catching that? On Stan, you
Stan.
said?
Yeah, that one's on Stan.
Okay.
And then the new movie on Netflix, Blonde, starring Ana de Armas. I'm still not sure how to say, is it Armas? Is it Armas? Now, there was a lot of hype going into this. And I'll tell you this, the first half of this film, I'm sitting there, I'm telling Rach, oh shit, this is going to win all the awards. She's going to get an Oscar. And by the end of the film, dude, I was over it. I was completely over it. I don't know who does decisions based on like makeup and stuff. I don't know if that's the director or who's really making the calls, but she was a carbon copy of Marilyn Monroe, which is a testament to makeup. So maybe is there a makeup Oscar? I don't think so.
Not sure about the Oscar, but there'd be some sort of award for that in one of the
like costume and
yeah.
whatever, costume design. So maybe they win that. She looked exactly like her. And it was just like it. Obviously, she went through a whole lot of shit in her life.
She did look like it.
Yeah, and she was a victim of domestic violence and sexual assaults, and you know basically being a media target. But this was not a biography, I don't think.
Okay.
It's based on a novel. I think the novel was also called Blonde, which apparently is fictitious, based, you know, it's like a historical fiction sort of thing, based on true events, but, you know. So, you know me, I love a true story. I get hard off a true story. And this wasn't true enough, I guess, for me to really sink my teeth into. It just, you know, there was one shot early with you know how there's always fires in LA and all that. Yeah, there was a big fire with like the Hollywood sign was in the background, untouched. You know, symbolism of Hollywood and better things to come or whatever. That kind of thing I enjoy in film, and that was so early in the film that I thought, holy shit, this thing is just going to be exquisite. And then it was just like, look at all these close-ups that you see here on the Google Play. Like the whole thing was close-ups. Like it was just like, look how
just flexing the
look how
artistry.
similar we made them look. And just it had one speed, and that was misery. It was the most miserable shit I've ever seen on film. Oh, you know, maybe fucking Schindler's List has it beat, but it was just so dark the whole time. There was no relief from it. And it really just sunk into the fact that she had mental illness and significant daddy issues. And it didn't feel like it was paying homage to her. It felt I don't know. It felt really gross, frankly, and I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed the first half of it. Watch half of it.
Okay.
So that's a 6 out of 10 for Blonde.
Yeah, right. So won't be watching that anytime soon then. From the
No,
sound of it.
no, and I know I get messages like, "Oh, you fucking said watch this. It's a fucking 5, and you gave this one a fucking 6 and said don't watch it. What are you dude? Slow down. We're talking about, lighting, all this shit. It was made okay. It wasn't even, technically it wasn't that great. It was just, you had a decent camera, so you did a lot of close-ups. It was fucking nuts. I don't know what at the end of it, I didn't really understand what their purpose was, because if I was part of the Marilyn Monroe estate, I would be pretty upset with this, because it just painted her in this picture that she had no control over her self or her body. And yes, Hollywood was a gross fucking machine back then, where they took advantage of women. They still do. We've seen the Weinstein shit. Let's not get into that. But they made her seem kind of weak. And I don't know a lot about Marilyn Monroe, but I just doubt that it was. I just feel like she would have had more in the tank. I'm not trying to sound disrespectful if I am. I'm just saying visually it was like it was truly like, look how beautiful this useless piece of meat is, almost. Like, they just didn't give her any substance. It was all just, she's a victim, and that's all you know about her.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get off of that and let's get to sports.
Let's do it.
Couple of quick things to touch on before we sink our teeth into the can we just click on the garage band just to make sure we're still recording? Bit nervous here with Microsoft Excel open. Before we sink our teeth into the NBA preview portion of the show, Tom Brady and Giselle have both hired divorce lawyers.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I think as soon as Tommy came out of retirement, after about 36 days of retirement, I think everyone knew this was probably on the cards. I think Giselle was pushing for retirement probably for the last 3 or 4 years. And he went home and he thought about it, and he sat there and he started taking his kids to practice and watching them throw footballs and how shit they are at it, because he's the GOAT. And he was like, fuck this. This isn't the fucking shit I'm signing up for the rest of my life. I'm going back out there.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
And, Giselle was at home, and she looks good, but she doesn't have much to say probably. She's talking about how many calories are in her sandwich and shit. And Tommy's like, what the fuck? As he kisses his son on the mouth. And yeah, so they've got divorce lawyers. So, Tommy Brady's I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's, more off field shit to worry about. But if he knows that his relationship's already over, maybe he just fucking really dives into the game. Overs for Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Anyway, from what I've heard in the media, I think neither of them are going to walk away empty-handed. Both got pretty decent net worths, so it'd be interesting to see how the split goes on that, because I've heard she is worth more, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What have you heard?
I haven't heard anything.
So I saw something, apparently she's worth like 400 million and his is 250.
That's interesting, because I wonder if that means that she ends up paying alimony, or if it's still the male.
Interesting to see how it pans out if the divorce goes through.
Oh man, we'll get a real misogynistic episode happening if
I can imagine. I can just imagine.
So yeah, that is interesting. And oh fuck, what'd you just say? That triggered a point and I've lost it.
About
she's worth more. Oh yeah, typically I've heard that supermodels, like especially the big ones, make like crazy bread.
I didn't realize it was like that though. I was shocked when I heard that number.
And even though he's the best at what he does, NFL contracts, I mean, they're getting crazy now, but like over his 23 years, they haven't always been as crazy as they are now.
Yeah. I don't know. I just sort of thought like the quarterback contracts for the duration he's had it, plus all the endorsements, I just would have thought surely he's earned more than she has in this time. But then again, I never knew how much money Supermodels made.
Yeah. I wonder if this might even be perfect timing for him, because he'll get a crazy contract for like ESPN or whatever to call football after this. So if he's already got a alimony thing and child support thing in place, is that a percentage based thing, or is that a hard amount? Are they like $6,000 a month, whatever, and then he gets another job with like a crazier salary? Does that stay at $6,000 a month or whatever?
Don't know the answer to that one, but it's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, be good to know how that works.
Okay, that's the NFL sorted. Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
Wembanyama? And that's an African name, but this is a frog we're talking about.
A frog?
Yeah, he's a Frenchie. Now he's 7'4" or 7'5" or something, and he's moving around the court like fucking Kevin Durant.
Legend has it he's still growing as well.
That's wild. How old is he? 18?
Yeah, I think so. This
motherfucker went out in the G League and did like 36, 11, and 9 or some shit.
7 threes.
7 threes. Now, and 5 blocks. They said it was
crazy.
It was the first time any NBA player. No, it was the second time any NBA players had 7 threes and 5 blocks. The one before that was Danny Green.
Yeah, Danny Green. Okay.
Yeah, well, he used to have a ratchet. Legend has it he's still got it, but I just haven't seen it recently.
5 blocks though.
Well, he was a good shot blocking guard. They say Dwayne Wade probably is the best shot blocking guard of all time, but Danny Green's got to be top 5. I'd say MJ's probably up there.
Shot blocking guards.
I think Kobe in a couple of years. I don't think, probably not of all time. But I'd say Danny Green's up there. Trying to think of who else. Let's not just sit here thinking though. Yeah. So yeah, this guy's been like famous on TikTok and shit for just
a few years now.
Yeah, just moving real nice at his size. He's got a handle. He's pulling up from Curry range. He's looking crazy.
Is he the best prospect we've seen? Maybe not in our lives, but in say the past 10, 15 years, since I've been following it a bit closer anyway.
I think ever.
Ever, okay.
For it's hard to say because these guys typically get hurt. I don't think this era lasts because,
especially at that height.
Yeah, I don't think, because the way it's moving, where you're kind of expecting it to just be if you're not 7 foot, you're probably not going to make it to the NBA. It's going to be 7 foot point guard, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think maybe that does get to that point, and maybe not. I don't think it lasts though, because these guys just get hurt, man. I called Chet Holmgren not playing this season before the draft.
Yeah, he did.
Now this guy looks the same as Chet Holmgren. His body's frail.
Have you seen them standing side by side?
No.
There's this photo going around and he makes Chet look like small.
Yeah, I saw him stand next to Rudy Gobert. And, Rudy just looked like a regular dude.
Crazy.
And for people that don't know who that is, he's a 7'1" Frenchie.
Having said all that, though, I think there will still be a place for the smaller dudes in the league. So, Scoot Henderson, that other kid, he's 6 foot.
I don't know how tall he is, but he's nice.
Just a tad over, but yeah, seeing shades of Ja Morant in him with better shooting already.
Yeah, So I don't know. I think he's probably the best prospect we've ever seen. When you look at the ideal basketball player, think think Michael Jordan, right? Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. Probably needed a better jump shot, and if he was taller, he would have been better. This guy has a better jump shot and is tall as fuck. Probably maybe even too tall. But yeah, height, wingspan, hand size, lateral quickness, agility, jumping ability, shot blocking, timing, shooting technique, like just all this. He's got it all.
Yeah, I can't think of a weakness.
Yeah, maybe he's not even slow. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, I think he's probably the best we've seen. And Adam Silver is already warning the league not to tank for him because he knows what it is. And I think that tanking, it might be a race. It might be a race to the bottom, especially for those teams that have 23 picks. I don't know. I don't keep up with all that stuff, so I don't know who would be trying to come last for the most chance of getting that number one spot. But
seeing a bit of buzz about the Jazz and the Spurs going to be the two teams kind of jockeying for that number one pick.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Spurs are trash, but we'll get into our picks very soon. First, I just wanted to talk about the Draymond Green, Jordan Poole controversy.
Yes.
So first off, Draymond Green, there was reports that Draymond Green struck Jordan Poole at practice. And then immediately following that, there was reports, most likely from the Draymond Green camp, that Jordan Poole had been acting different because he's about to sign a big fat extension. Since then, it's come to light. Steve Kerr has said that couldn't be further from the truth. He's been great all camp and all that shit. And a video has been leaked from Golden State's practice of the Draymond Green hit on Jordan Poole. And let me tell you this, it is foul. There's so many layers to this shit. One, who the fuck leaked it? You got to fire your whole video staff from here. That is fucking craziness. You've got to fire them all. All of them have got to go. It looks like they're talking shit. Draymond Green saunters over to Jordan Poole. There's no sense of urgency here, and then he really gets in Jordan Poole's face, and Jordan gives him a two-hand push to the chest. There's a slight delay and a right hand to the left-hand side of Jordan Poole's face, and it looks like he crumples. I think he knocked him out. If you have a look here,
just watching it again.
He
it almost
folds.
looks premeditated. Like Draymond knew he was going to get pushed and just needed an excuse to fucking.
Draymond knew what he was doing when he walked over there. A two-handed push does not warrant a strike to the face. He was hoping to get hit, I think, first so he could swing, and then he got touched because he was so worked up, he retaliated with a full swing. I don't know what happens here. He has to get disciplined in some form. This is why they lost KD, because of Draymond.
Mm.
And Draymond, as fucking, good, I guess, as he is, I just don't think he's at the level to act the way that he does.
No. I don't think anyone's at the level to do that to their teammate.
No, but like even just the chit chat and the podcast where he thinks he knows, he thinks his basketball IQ is through the roof. It's like, nigga, you get a tech foul every 3 games. Like, your IQ is not that great because you can't even hold your shit together. And like, yeah, maybe he's the captain of the defense and he can read a defense well, and he gets assists. Dude, I can come out of a Golden State game with 10 assists if you've got Steph Curry and Klay Thompson running next to me. So I don't give a fuck how many assists Draymond Green has. And this man thinks he's fucking God. And yeah, he's probably going to be in the Hall of Fame, which is frustrating. But like you get three championships four.
Four, yeah.
You get 4 championships without creating, kind of creating a super team with KD, but like he didn't jump around searching for a championship. Like they're gonna be. That comes into it, and he's an all-star. All defensive, all this shit. He's probably gonna be a Hall of Famer. But just the way he talks about the game and how good he is, and then his camp try to put this information out there that Jordan Poole's talking too much. It's like Draymond hasn't shut up in a decade. Maybe he's the one that needs fire smacked out of his mouth. But he's got to at least get fined by the team and get some games, I think, for that.
Is it just going to be team discipline, you reckon?
It could be legal.
Yeah, or legal, or even just like the league. I feel like that was fucking assault. That wasn't just a shove at practice. Like, he tried to knock the dude out.
Do you think that Jordan Poole would have to press charges before the league can do anything though? Because it is an internal, but I guess the league is the employer, right? Or he's got like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Because the teams are all privately owned.
There'll definitely be some like team discipline happening. But yeah, just curious to see if the NBA has anything. They'll have something to say about it, I'm sure, but whether they enforce any punishment upon him.
Yeah, it's wild.
Out, but,
you would have to be checking around corners and shit for me, bro. Walking into the gym every day for the rest of our time together. I'm ready to snipe you after that.
Yeah, it's not good.
Nah,
not good.
It was foul, bro. It's such a cheap shot.
Yeah,
and you can tell that his defense is going to be like he touched me first, but it was a light. The push was strong, but it still wasn't. It was a light push to the chest. It wasn't anything. Push him back.
I wonder what he said.
Maximum face mush.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's wild to smack your teammate like that.
Yeah, that's going to have some implications on the old over-unders for me, I reckon.
Yeah, and I don't think it matters what was said.
I heard he called him Mr. Triple Single.
That's hilarious.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's hilarious. And, well, then the reaction shows that Draymond knows that he's not that fucking good.
That's also pretty unsourced, though. Read that shit on Twitter.
Yeah, that is unsourced. Let's get into our season picks here. This is what the people came for. So I've got lines that I sourced from covers.com. And I might just need a little bit of magnification. Now, are you happy to fill this out for us as we go?
Yeah, can do.
All right, so according to covers.com, the Atlanta line is 45.5.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking overs. I like the DeJounte Murray edition.
Yeah,
Season,
yeah, me too. And I think I think they underperformed last year.
Definitely.
I like their young crew. I like that they're slightly over. They've got some more experience. I'm taking the overs for Atlanta.
You want to go first this time? Boston
at 53.5. I love their off-season moves, especially at the point guard spot. I know Marcus Smart thinks he's a point guard. I don't think he is. I think he did. I think he played the role well last year. I think adding Brogdon is huge for them. I think adding Blake Griffin is a strange move, considering it's not 2012 right now. But I think they've got good depth. I think they've got good veteran talent, good young talent. I don't know what's happening with this head coach situation. I don't know how much that is going to play a part. I don't know if their X's and O's change. That makes me nervous for them. You don't want a head coach change at this point. I think it's going to be a slow start to the season at least for them.
They had a really slow start last season and turned that around quick.
Yeah. But we also don't know who's stepping in, do we?
We do.
Oh, we do?
We do. I think he was on the bench last season. He was an assistant coach.
Okay, so it's possible that X's and O's stay the same. They know the guy. Okay, let me pick Boston for overs.
Okay. I'm going to go unders with Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the head coach change and also the expectation of going back to the NBA Finals might be a bit much for a young team. Having said that, I think obviously the line's there for a reason. They're going to be close to it, but yeah, hedging unders with this one.
Okay. You go first here, Brooklyn. 50.5.
50, I got them going over. And that's just betting on health and just the talent on that team. If they all three of those like top dudes can stay on the court, I see them getting at least 50 games.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if they didn't get 50. So yeah, I'll take overs for them as well. Charlotte, 36.5. Do you know? Oh, they added Montrezl Harrell. Is that right?
Did they have him last season?
No, he went to Philly. Am I wrong?
I think he was there last year and he left.
I think he might be in Philly.
Okay. Oh, I don't actually know where he's at.
I'm not sure. Okay, so I don't know what they've done. They may is Miles Bridges playing?
Well, yeah, that's the big question, isn't it?
The 36.5 with LaMelo Ball leading you, and Gordon with the good hair Hayward. Again, I'm not really picking him as my franchise leader. Let me take the unders for Charlotte.
Yeah. In my notes, I've got them going over, but the more I think about it, I'm joining you on the unders. I think LaMelo will have a really good season, but I'm not counting on Gordon Hayward to stay healthy for more than half the season, and just don't know what's happening with Bridges.
Yeah. Chicago, 41.5.
Going under.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, if Lonzo was healthy coming into the season, it'd be a different story.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm guessing you're going with the overs on this one.
We're a regular season team, so I've got to give us some regular season hope. So I've got to go overs. We got DeMar, we got Zach, we got. Do we still have Vooch? I don't even know.
Still got Vooch.
Still got Vooch.
Drummond.
We've added Drummond. I don't like that. But we'll take it. We still got P-Dub. No. What's Willie? I forget the name of Williams on our team. Is it Patrick?
Patrick Williams. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like him for the regular season. Again, early exit from the playoffs, but I'll take him on overs in the regular season. Cleveland Cavaliers, 47.5. Let me see that over there. I love their starting five. I don't know much about their entire roster. I think I liked them last year. Adding Donovan Mitchell, whether he wants to be there or not, I think they're a powerful team. It's gonna be tough to go to Cleveland. I don't know how many games they've got at home, but yeah, I'm taking them over.
Okay, I can't remember what they got to last year, but they were one of the surprise teams, I guess. And adding Mitchell, as you said, that's a pretty big addition for them. But I'm going to go the unders on this one.
I like it. I like. There's nothing worse than a podcast where two cunts just agree with each other over and over.
That's it.
Detroit, 29.5. What do you got?
Detroit, I'm going over.
Yep.
Got some good young players on that roster. I think Cade's going to take a bit of a leap this year.
Agreed. I don't want to talk anymore on that. But yeah, over there. Indiana, 23.5. That's fucking low. But when I sit here and I try and think of their roster, I can't think of anybody. Miles Turner, Halliburton. Fuck. I think there's shittier. I just got to take the over for them. I have to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm joining you on that. I don't know. Rick Carlisle doesn't seem like the kind of guy that's going to want to tank, so
yeah,
he'll be pulling out every game he can.
Miami, what do you got? 48.5 they're giving him.
I'm going under with Miami.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit of an aging roster, and I don't have too much faith in their young players.
Nah, I think if you're gonna get dreadlocks sewn into your head in the off season. I think you're not focused as you like to say you are as Jimmy Butler. I think a fake head of dreadlocks means unders for me.
All right, so we've been in agreement for a little while here.
Milwaukee Bucks 52.5. I can't name a single off-season move. Can you?
No.
And where did they get knocked out? Conference finals? Semis?
I think it was conference finals.
No. Miami, Boston, right?
Can't remember, to be honest. I think you're right.
Who was Jimmy Butler? Was Jimmy Butler playing against Boston when he threw that three out?
Boston, Miami conference finals.
Yeah, so they didn't quite get to where they wanted last year. I trust Giannis and I trust Drew and I trust K-Mid coming back. I think they go over. I think they go over.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on that.
All right, let's move it. We got to get some controversy here. We got New York Knicks 38.5. What do you say?
Oh, I'm going under.
Same.
These guys.
Same. Their highest paid player is fucking Jalen Brunson. You know, no disrespect, but like with all due disrespect. Orlando Magic 26.5. I don't even know who they got, man.
They got you, man. Banchero.
Oh, Paolo. Yeah, let me get the unders. Let me see if this kid can change the. Overs. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me see if this kid can change the franchise, turn this franchise around. What do you got?
I go over.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Philadelphia 76ers 50.5.
Philly, I'm going over for that. I think they're going to be one of the best teams in the conference.
Yep. Let me take overs too. And let's move to Toronto. We got to find a disagreement here. 45.5.
Under.
Yeah, I'm taking unders too. I love Scotty Barnes. I just don't like the team at the moment. I just don't think they're. I do like them, but I don't think the quality's there. Washington Wizards 35.5. Bradley Beal, Kyle Kuzma. Oh man, 35.5 seems.
I think they showed their true colours like second half of last season, or the last 3 quarters of last season. Do you remember they came out like real hot? They were like top 2 in the East for the first. I don't know. I think it was like month and a half of the season.
Yeah, right. I just think that's a shit sports city.
Porzingis.
Oh yeah, the unicorn they call him.
The old unicorn. We got the alien now. Got Victor.
Yeah, I got to take them unders. Sorry, Washington. I think you're not a city for sport, except for baseball, I suppose. With the Nationals are pretty good.
Okay, I'm going over for these guys.
Taking the overs.
Yeah, get a healthy full season out of Beal and Porzingis. I can see them.
I don't know if the words
Playing
healthy
race.
Season and Porzingis go together.
Oh, surely at one point in his career he'll play a full season.
He's only getting older.
How old would he be? Like mid to late 20s?
Yeah, but
should be priming.
I don't know. Maybe his growth plates are all like in place or something. I don't fucking know.
Just for the sake of competition, we've gone different on that one anyway.
All right. Let's go to the West. We got the Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Mad Picks. What have you got? They're 48.5.
I got them going over. I've got them being one of the best teams in the West this season. What do you think?
I'll take the unders. I think Christian Wood thinks he's the starter. JaVale McGee's actually going to start. There's a little bit of, I think competition is healthy, but I think ego is unhealthy, and I think Christian Wood's ego has been bruised there. And I think Luka Doncic is the white James Harden. I don't think it happens.
Shit. Okay.
Too much dribble, shoot. I don't like it. I don't like that offense, and that's not happening for me. So I'm taking them unders.
Okay.
Denver Nuggets 49.5. I honestly think this is around the mark for them. Jamal Murray's back. I'm going to give him 50 here, so overs.
Yeah, I'm also going the overs with Denver.
If you're a true mathematician, you should be able to like allocate a certain number of overs and unders, right?
I think so.
But I don't know how to do that, so maybe we look stupid. But I don't know how many mathematicians watch the show. Golden State Warriors 50. Is that 51.5. What do you got?
When I did my predictions, I had them going over, and then Draymond punched Jordan Poole in the face. So I think I'm going to take the under.
Okay. I don't know how much this affects their chemistry. I think Steve Kerr can manage it. I think Steph Curry and Clay can manage it. I think Draymond's an idiot, but I don't think Steve Kerr is afraid to sit him down if he's going to be like looking off Jordan and shit. I think Steve will sit him, and make sure that this shit, like they play for keeps over there. They're healthy finally, so I'm giving them another run. I'll take overs.
Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still think they're going to be really good, but I can just see some of these younger teams grabbing a few more wins during the regular season often. Anyway.
Houston at 23.5.
I think, am I up first or you?
You can go.
All right, I'm going to go overs with that. I like some of the young players on that roster.
It's a low line, but I think Houston's trash. I like the young players. I just don't. I think they're too young. I don't think they're there yet. It's hard for me to see where they're going to get their wins. I'm taking the unders. LA Clippers 52.5. I love their roster. I think they've got depth. I think they've got mad talent. I think somebody's getting hurt, and I'm going unders.
Yeah, I'll be joining you on that. Same train of thought.
Yeah. Lakers 45.5. What do you got?
I've got them going under, but making the playoffs this year.
Okay.
What do you think?
Day-to-day Davis is already got back pain, and the fucking season hasn't even started yet. Russell Westbrook bringing everything he's got to preseason, so then he doesn't have anything left for regular season. LeBron James fucking flexing on dunks in warm-ups in the preseason. I hate him. I'm going unders. Memphis Grizzlies 48.5. They are hungry. They're talented. They're well coached. Give me the overs.
I've got it written down as unders, but I'm joining you. Going over with them.
All right. I didn't give much of an analysis. What changed your mind there?
Just the more I think about it, I think, yeah, it's a very young roster. They've got the continuity, bringing everyone back. See them getting better than last season.
Minnesota Timberwolves 48.5. It seems high. Karl Anthony Towns is whatever he is, the Zest Lord. You got Anthony Davis. Oh no, sorry, Anthony Edwards. I do love him. D'Angelo Russell. I don't know. I kind of do like their roster. What was the line? 48.5. That does seem high for them.
Seems high for them.
I got to take the unders for that.
I mean, even with Gobert.
Oh yeah, they got him over there.
Does that change you?
Nah, it just seems high.
I think, yeah, they're going to be pretty close to that mark and be a playoff team.
That might be, for me, that might be like one that I'd say put your money on.
Them going under?
Yeah. If that's what the true line is, by the way, this is, again, covers.com. I don't know on Sportsbet or anything like that what the lines are, but covers.com is saying 48.5 for Minnesota. It seems high. New Orleans, big boy Williamson's back. He's looking, big, but he's looking trim. He looks like he's in condition. They're giving New Orleans 44.5 here. What do you reckon?
I'm going to go over. I liked what I saw in the playoffs last year, even without Zion.
Yeah. And he doesn't seem like the type of guy that like takes away from your chemistry or anything.
No.
Yeah, I'll take the overs for that. OKC 23.5. I'm taking unders. I know I'm going under two very low lines here with Houston and OKC. They took Chet Holmgren to add to them, and I thought at least they'll be exciting while they lose. And now they're just going to be losing, so I'm taking the unders.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to be joining in this tankathon.
Mm.
Yeah, joining you on that under.
Then we got Phoenix 52.5. And without even looking at the line, I was going to take unders for these motherfuckers. They lost to the Adelaide 36ers, the first NBA team ever to lose to a G League or external league in the preseason. DeAndre Ayton told the media directly on media day, I haven't talked to the coach since the playoffs. That's your star. Hasn't talked to the coach. It's over for these motherfuckers. The run is over. Chris Paul, SMD, I don't like him. And I don't think at his age he's leading anybody anywhere. Devin Booker, overrated, got his ass beat by the white James Harden. And I think it's unders for these motherfuckers all the way. Preying on their downfall.
Done with you on that.
Portland Trailblazers 39.5.
Portland, I'm going over for this. I like the what's his name? The guy from Detroit that went there. Jeremy Grant.
Oh yeah.
And I think Dame
Dame's
having a bounce back.
Yeah. I'll take the overs for Portland as well. Boring. Sacramento Kings 33.5. Now I'm interested to see what you say. I'm taking overs.
Yep, me too.
Okay.
Yeah, I like their roster.
Yeah, I like their roster. I think they're going to be the best they've been in a long time this year.
That rookie they got, Keegan Murray, I think he's going to be a contributor from the get-go.
Yeah. I wish them all the best. I know some Sacramento fans who have just been absolutely hapless over the last 10, 15 years. So
there's Sacramento fans out there. I've never met one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know a couple.
I know people that kind of like them, but no one that says that's their team.
Yeah.
Okay. It's good to know there's some out there. There's some support.
Yeah. Well, it is good to know because there's a lot of fucking Golden State fans that I never seen growing up. And all of a sudden there's all these jerseys out there. So it's good to see some Jason Williams jerseys from time to time. Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, Stojakovic, the slingshot.
Tasia, yeah.
San Antonio Spurs, lowest line according to covers.com, 22.5.
Oh, they're part of the tankathon, so I'm going unders on this one for sure.
You think Pop is going for a tank?
I don't think he's got a choice with this roster.
Okay. 22 again, like I've given two lines of 23 unders. 22 seems very low. You're in the West. You're up against it. I'm sorry, Pop, unders. And then Utah Jazz 24.5. I think I'm taking unders for this as well. They look like shit.
Yeah, Me too. So we have lots of the same picks here.
There's a lot of unders, and I just don't know if mathematically you can have this many unders, because sometimes these teams are going to have to play each other. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the maths, but
I don't
just
know
looking
how
at it,
works.
looks like we've gone about 50-50.
Okay. And then, so we're not going to summarize that. Hopefully you guys, played along when you were listening, wrote down your own picks. That'd be great. Maybe even rewind and write yours down as you go. But now what we'll do is just pick our Eastern Conference and Western Conference finalists and see how close we get because we'll obviously do our playoff episode where we do like our brackets. But it'll be interesting to see if we can make some picks of who our conference finalists will be from the preseason.
Yep. Okay. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. How about we go East first?
Yep.
And I'm gonna pick. Oh, it's tough, isn't it? I think I'm gonna pick Milwaukee. And I don't think Miami gets back. I've got to put Philly in there, I think, this year. Don't tell me you're picking the same.
Exactly the same.
Okay, Milwaukee, Philly for both of us. And for you pick West first then, so in case we get the same again.
All right, West, I've got Denver and Dallas.
Denver and Dallas. Okay, yeah, so I won't have Dallas. West. I think San Antonio. No. I wouldn't mind seeing Denver in there. So I will agree with you on Denver. But can you scroll back up? I just need to remember all the teams. Dallas, Denver, Golden State. Shit. Yeah. All right. I'll pick. Ooh. Let me pick Memphis.
Memphis. Okay.
Let me pick Memphis. A Denver, Memphis. Now that's interesting. Yeah, that seems unlikely, but I'm not just going to sit here and only do likely. Denver, Memphis. That'd be cool. All right. And the next thing was our picks for all the awards.
Yeah.
So we'll do Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man, Coach. Have I missed anything?
Let me have a look.
And maybe we'll have like scoring title as well.
Most improved.
Yeah.
All right. You're up first. Who you got as MVP?
MVP. So, shit. That's tough. But I am going to go this year with Luka.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I've got him as runner-up this year.
Okay.
I'm going with Giannis, I think.
Giannis bringing it back.
Best player in the world, and voter fatigue's gone after Jokic getting a couple.
Yep. Can I go to Rookie of the Year straight away?
Yep.
I want to put Paolo in there.
Okay.
That's my fucking guy. I believe in him. What do you got?
Rookie of the Year, I've got Keegan Murray.
Okay.
All right. Defensive?
I can't believe they gave it to Marcus Smart. I just can't believe it. So it throws me a bit. I want to go with like I think I want to go with Giannis.
Again. Okay. He's only got the one so far, I think.
I think so, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go with Bam.
Yep, good pick.
All right, what do you want to do next?
Sixth man.
Sixth man.
Who have you got?
Bones Highland.
Yeah, nice pick.
How about you?
I was gonna go with Tyler Hero. Is he a sixth man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna go with him.
Who got it last year? Clarkson?
I think so. I'd have to source it. I can check. Sixth man of the year? No. Man of the year 2022. Oh, Tyler Hero did get it.
So back to back.
Fuck. I don't know if I can change it now.
Okay.
I'm just going to give it to him. Most improved. I'm going to need a second. You go.
I'm going with Cade Cunningham.
Oh, that's a good pick. I'm just going to copy that pick.
I think after, not getting Rookie of the Year, he's going to have a bit to prove. And
yeah, I do like Cade as well.
Yeah. Okay, Coach of the Year.
My pick, I don't even know who the guy's name is. I just need you to put the team in. Boston.
Okay.
If he takes the reins and they do well, I like it.
I think he's got an Italian last name like Mazzullo or something like that.
Okay.
Just rings a bell. I don't know his name though, but I'll have to put Boston in for you. All right, I'm going to go with, I had to look this up as well, Chris Finch. He's the Timberwolves coach.
Okay.
I think they're going to add a few wins and that'll help his case.
I like anytime you get the chance to come in and coach a team where the head coach has fucked the owner's wife and you get to make your brand known as a head coach.
Nothing's been confirmed though, has it? About
it's all unsourced here at the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, but it sounds lit.
I'm going with that theory too.
Yeah. So I like the chances of this guy just stepping in first year, getting some wins with a really good team and getting coach of the year. And making history. Good for you, Missoula or whatever. And scoring title. I think I go with Luka for this again as well.
Okay. Oh, this is one that I wasn't thinking about too much. Scoring. I'm going to go with Embiid.
Okay. It seems like a tough ask with James Harden on your team, even though he's not the Harden of old.
He nearly got it last season.
Yeah.
Embiid.
Yeah.
And that was only with like half a season of Harden.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. And then we'll do the battle for divorced dads as the season rolls on. Again for a Divorced Dads Day prize at the end of the regular season.
Yeah.
But that's it. That
was good there. We got a bit more variation apart from Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
Didn't agree on anything. So see how that pans out.
I didn't think enough about most improved, but I do like Cade. I'm sad he didn't get Rookie of the Year. And yeah, I'm expecting him to have a big jump. So I think that's not a bad pick. I'm a bit pissed off with my hero pick, but that's all right. All right. How's how much time have we done?
Just over an hour.
All right. No worries. You guys know what it is. Welcome to the Poddy on ever. Have you been watching anything? Any Boardman reviews?
Up to date with House of the Dragon.
Okay.
There's still a few more episodes of that to go.
Yeah.
And nearly finished that Dharma series.
Oh, is that any good?
Disturbing. I'm finding it like entertaining though. So.
Yeah. 10 episodes. What are you up
10.
to?
I think I'm up to 6 or 7.
Okay. Yeah. See, Rachel won't watch that shit with me, so it's hard to actually be able to watch it. But anyway, you guys know what it is. Welcome to the Poddy on everything. Follow, rate, review, tell a friend to tell a friend. We love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves. And as always, bung bung.